I'm busy as much as I would love. People are doing things all the time. If we can manage it, if we can squeeze them in. I tried to get Alan on just as he snapped up a job. It's very tough to try to get people's schedules to match up. But if we can do it, we will. Nepotism, I'm all for it. Quite frankly though, if you know someone who's talented, and you know you can rely on their work, and you know what they're like personally and professionally to be with, and you know that they're a pleasure, why not work with them again? Thank you, Joss Whedon, for hiring me for that.
I've heard that in ODST there are some Firefly references. Can you reveal any of them here?
I could if I remember them. It sounds like something we would have done. I think we said shiny at one time. Shiny. That'll be good. I can't remember the rest. I'm sure they were fantastic. In the black shirt, you were good at that.
How much Chinese do you actually know?
0. Actually, I went to China, I went to Shanghai, and I pulled out the one Chinese line I remember. And my translator said, well, that's not very pleasant. And I said, well, it's supposed to be kind of like he's cursing them, and she goes, oh, your accent is horrible. But she understood basically what I was saying. It was close enough for jazz. It was all right.
How much money would it take for fans to raise
The show?
Yeah.
50 million. I don't know what it takes. I mean, you'd have to build another ship. That's a lot of money. You'd have to hire a lot of writers. That's a lot of money. Joss Whedon, he doesn't come cheap. Alan. Well, I guess he's dead.
One of your great shorts you did was PG porn. Are you going to have a sequel for that at all?
Am I going to
have a sequel to PG porn?
Have a sequel to PG porn? I think James is done with PG porn. I think number one, I think they were brilliant. I was glad that mine was the first to come out because they got increasingly more clever and brilliant as they went along. If you saw Alan's, who has not seen PG porn? Thank God for you. When you wake up in the morning, come out of your cave, you have this thing on the internet. No, it's great, you'll love it. They got increasingly more clever and witty and as they went along. And James said by the end of it, he's kind of pulling out his hair to try to beat the last one because. So, I kind of came in while the bar was set rather low. So, yeah, it was great. But as you can see, the joke was that the production value was low, the joke was that it was terribly done, but as you get more and more into them, they get increasingly better in just their complexity. Yeah. So I think he might be done with this. I think he's all wrapped up in it. They were hard work. They were a lot of hard work. That was a lot of fun.
The hammer's my penis. Was that you?
I've heard that before. About you.
Was that you or Joss? And if it was Joss,
Zach. That was Zach. That was Zach Whedon. That was his line. Zach Whedon came up with that line. I'm surprised you don't know it because we always say it. Always say it. That was Zach. It was all about Zach. Yeah. But I'll take credit.
Did you come up with any lines that are all lines against that when you were talking to Jane? Did you ever come up with any of those comebacks or like the chain of command and stuff like that?
No, geez, that's all Joss Whedon. I wish I could take credit. The only line I can recall ever, being able to take credit for was faster, faster, faster would be better. Joss came to me and said, okay, so this is what's going on. Right back to King turn around and say something Mal would say to Zoe. Okay. That's what I came up with. He came out of the van with the video trailer in there and he said, well, I don't even bother writing this stuff. But yeah, I leave the clever to Joss. I leave the standing in front of the camera to me. You, sir. Is there a chance you could talk a little louder because I'm an old man, hard of hearing?
Is there a chance that you can fire this in November?
In November, I will still be filming Castle, 6 a.m. Monday to 6 a.m. Saturday morning. That's all I got. Yeah, sorry about that. Good morning. Coming in.
Do you ever use the slang from Firefly when you're talking normally? Like shiny?
Not really. Just for kicks. Just for laughs. But no, they don't. I mean, no, not really. We had a birthday cake. Jules State brought a cake to the Firefly Reunion Barbecue. I can't remember what the company she got it from, but she went to pick it up and it was supposed to say, "Shiny, let's be bad guys." And it said, "Let's be bad guys, shiny." And said, "How is it?" She looked and she went, "Fine." She says, and then someone Twittered me from the bakery and said, "How'd you like the cake?" I said, "You blew it."
Gee, thanks. I'm just wondering, with the box office release going the last Serenity movie, was there any chance that maybe there would come up with sequels, except maybe with a better costume?
I often wondered if there was anything that I would ever be sick of hearing from Firefly. And the only one I can come up with is there going to be more? Is there going to be more Firefly? Is there going to be another Serenity? It's like, hey man, if there was, this is not where you would hear about it. Me. This guy. It'll be in the news. You'll hear about it in the papers first, and then this guy will get it second. No plans. No plans for a sequel. No plans, certainly for another series. Sorry. I loved it. It was great. I was heartbroken when Firefly was canceled.